Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and this is for a challenge on YouTube that I saw from Marilin G. I want to thank Happy Diane for pointing that video out to me. One of the requirements for the challenge was it has to be a beach theme, and then the other requirement, it has to have a Julie Nutty doll, and Diane knows I love Julie Nutty dolls stamps, so thank you, Diane. And I was going to do a process video for this, but I was working on this and suddenly dawned on me I should have put my camera on. But this is very similar to what I did for the YouTube virtual art crawl that's happening the same time the deadline for this is. The deadline for this challenge is March 18th, and the virtual art crawl hashtag CAC Fantasy Art event that's happening is March 16th to the 20th. So you'll be seeing how I did this first and this later, or now if you're watching it. So what I did for this postcard, like I said, very similar to what I did for this. I used the other half of this Palms Casino mailer, and I crumpled up some tissue paper, and I used Mod Podge to stick that down. And then I used a totally different color scheme, as you can see from this one. I used two Americana paints in saffron yellow and lemon yellow. And after that dried, I used Liquitex glass bead gel, to give it some texture and stuff. And after that dried, that took a couple hours to dry completely. I used Mr. Huey sprays in sunshine yellow and Canyon. And I also used some water on there to help get the sprays to move throughout the postcard. And then I added some shimmer, you can see. I used a little bit of the ink of gold in gold, and you can tell the difference. I'm going to show you. And I also used the Deco Art Metallic Luster in Silver Spark, and this is much creamier than the ink of gold and wetter. And I think this one is starting to dry out, but even it wasn't like, it was still like this than that. This is more like a paste almost. But, still, take your finger and wipe it on there. And then after that, I used some glitz, pure glitz from Susie Weinberg Ranger. This is the Mermaid. And I also used confetti on there as well throughout the whole postcard. And then I went to do her. I used book paper for her, skin, and used Neocolor 2s for her hair and her skin. And the paper I used, it's from Studio Calico. I can't think of the name of it now, but it's a summer theme paper. And I stamped it with VersaFine ink pad, and I took one of the Gray's Prismacolor pencils and did some shading what the lines are. And I placed her on the card so I know where to put these shells. And these are from a necklace that I had from when I was a little kid, and it broke off. So I kept all the pieces to the necklace to someday use in a mixed media project. And I've used them twice now. Yay! So I glued those shells down with Aleene's Tacky. And then I used foam tape to put her on, and I had to use Aleene's Tacky to glue the foam tape to the postcard because of the stuff that's on it. Because when I was doing this, it wasn't sticking very well just with the foam tape, so I had to end up using glue for this as well. So after I did that, I stamped the beach, which is also part of the same set as her. I stamped in another piece of scrap from the same paper collection, and I used a popsicle or a paint stick from Glenn Helmuth, as my stick for that sign, and then I glue that on. I also use foam tape for the sign as well. And then I went around the edges with a black ink pad from Colorbox. And that's it. So that's it for now, and thanks for watching.